All right, everybody. I'm just getting everything situated, and we'll be ready to go now. I'm trying to. All my stuff is literally missing right now, and it is ridiculous. I don't have. All right, if everybody can hear me, just drop. I can hear you in the chat. I am missing some of my stuff, and I don't know why I'm missing it. I have no idea. All right, Brian, welcome to the chat. All right, so I dropped it down in the chat what we're kind of going to go do today. We're going to start off. Once I get everything on my end, my back end working the way I want to, I don't even have my chat up for some reason. We're going to go ahead and jump right into spoiler. And then once we go to spoiler, we'll go ahead and get everything else going from there. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Now we got everything going. Now, let's start this off. I'll wait for everybody to get in here. Everywhere. Far from the mic. You are right. I actually am very far from the mic. Let me fix that right now. My mic was hanging off my desk. Jay Crane, my guy. People don't know Jay Crane. That's my right hand man. Like none of this would be possible without Jay Crane here. How was everybody's holiday? All right, Brian, that sounds better. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, so we got 10 people in the chat. So again, new spoiler is about to drop. So if you want to go ahead and get as many people as you can into here, and then we'll go ahead and jump right into that spoiler. And then I am not going to play any music because I'm not going to get hit by Genesis again, because that actually happened to me, where Phil Collins hit me with a copyright strike. I was very upset. I'm like, I love your music, man, but now I don't want to be a part of it. Virtual meetings are so much fun. I did it a lot back at Apple, and it is one thing I would say, honestly, I'm so happy I will never do again in my life. It used to be so terrible to get everyone in there, especially when I would get new hires, and you're trying to explain to them to turn your camera on. You have to come on camera, and then they will argue and fight with you the entire time. I'm like, just please turn your camera on. All right, perfect. So we got a couple of people in here. So let's go ahead and we're still giving up a little bit of time. I do want to talk about some of the spoilers that have came up so far, because I do believe that they're very, very awesome. So we'll do a recap of some of those spoilers before we go ahead and dive into the new spoiler for today. Yeah, connect your microphone is the worst one. Or, I can't see you. May you please get on camera. That is always the funniest one, is just please get on camera. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. If you don't know, welcome. I'm Ryotin. I do a lot of stuff with Alpha Clash. I love trading card games. I found out about Alpha Clash how most everyone did at a convention. I was at Origins Game Fair in 2023. That's so weird. It's just literally last year. And I got to meet a very special person by the name of Ridge Kiley. Did I say that right? I kept calling him Keely for like a week, and he just never would correct me. But I met Ridge, I met Jordy, met a couple other people there, and Ridge just basically said, "Hey, you want to learn a new game?" I said, "Absolutely, I do. I just sold out of all the games I was playing," and got to play Alpha Clash for the first time with him. And it started off, I was very confused at first, but then once I got it, I started doing the hand shuffle. I started getting very comfortable, and I will always say, my first win in Alpha Clash was against Ridge. That is by far the most amazing thing to say that, hey, I beat Ridge at his own game. Literally. That was funny to me. And then from there, I just started looking more into it. I watched some Team Covenant videos and just very quickly became very obsessed. I use the word obsessed, because that's what I am, for this game. Now we fast forward to end of 2024, and we're on the eve of launching our 5th set in March. And I would say for indie TCG, that is amazing. To start off from where we did start with Awakening and going all the way to set 5 Equilibrium, which comes out March 28th. I say that alone deserves just a nice hand clap on, because it just shows how dedicated and how amazing this team truly is to constantly bring the best product they can, set after set after set, expansion after expansion, and then all the new things that are coming along with it. I say that is amazing, and I love to be a part of this community. I love what I do, and I just hope to keep bringing you guys Alpha Clash content for the next years to come. So again, just a touch on it, Equilibrium comes out March 28th. If you have not pre-ordered through your local game stores, make sure you do now. Pre-orders do close next week, so you want your orders, make sure you go ahead and get that in. Ryotin CCG has stuff that's going on. Team Covenant has their subscription going on as well. So definitely go. Oh, 13, what's going on, my guy? So make sure you get your pre-orders in, because I'm telling you right now, from what we're seeing for Equilibrium with the spoilers, this set, I know it sounds like a broken record, but I always say every set, this set is a great set. And I'm sorry, for me, I love the art in this set. I love the cards that are in this set. It's going to be amazing. And if you don't believe me, look what Genesis Returns did in 2 weeks. I just want to really preface that. Genesis Returns came out a month before ClashCon, and look what it did to the meta. We'll get into that a little bit later into the video, but while we're here, let's go ahead and go over week 1, week 2 spoilers. All right, perfect. All right, so I am not much of a reader, but I'm going to go ahead and read this. Can't wait for set 5 and upcoming content. Oh, stay tuned to the end of the video, because I am going to have that's not a big announcement. It's just I'm going to have more of a consistent schedule going forward in 2025. So again, this was week 1. A lot of stuff was spoiled at ClashCon. So if you were not there at ClashCon, I'm sorry, we had fun. So we have some new contenders. Clarity is another double-sided contender. I'm not sure why the streaking card is not showing, but this is a zero-cost Clash buff. So people who were wanting their zero Clash buffs, they're back. They're more balanced, and they're fun. Major Dean, to find out that Major Dean is inspired by Ridge and Garrett's father, and then meeting him, this card is amazing. I'm going to play this card, or I want the highest rate I can of this card, because again, Garrett Ridge, your father, is an amazing man. Like, meeting him was so much fun, and to find out that his inspiration was for this card, it's so great to hear. Oh, it has an arrow here. I didn't see an arrow. But we have Subway Car, which is some more Alpha Hunter cards. So again, if you're an Alpha Hunter player, you've been waiting for support since set 1. Hey, you have some more support. So again, but no. We're going to stop that. Because Alpha Hunters, you guys have been eating really, really good. Yes, you got stuff in set 1. But then you got one of the best cards in the game in set 3 with Suit Up. Then you got a whole new archetype to play the game in set 4 and you're getting more stuff in set 5, I don't want to hear it no more. I don't. Rank Up is another new Clash buff for Alpha Hunters. Then we have that double-sided Clarity, which is black on one side, white on the other side. And make sure you peep the name. On the black side, Clarity is Death. And on her white side, she is Clarity. So cards that say Clarity, you want to make sure you look at that in your deck building. New badge token, we got Paul. And then this is a card I am so excited for. And I'm going to apologize now. Ridge, you know I can't pronounce names. So I'm going to give this everything I got. I'm going to give it a good college try. Alvarez, I can't read. I'm so sorry. I'm not reading that. But Alvarez, if you look at it, it is a progenitor card. We're getting progenitor archetype starting in set 5. That is amazing. And this card is, to my opinion, it's busted. Again, I'll do a video where I go in more depth for these spoilers. We're going to go ahead and go through here really, really fast. So I can go ahead and get the spoiler and get to the other things we have here. I don't want to keep everyone too long. Got Clarity Bad Omen. This is the Team Covenant promo. Again, if you do not know about Team Covenant promos, they are highly collectible. And you should probably get it. If you do get one, just get one. I tell people all the time. People say, oh, should I buy from Team Covenant? Should I buy from you? If you buy from me, that's a blessing to me. That is perfectly fine. If you buy from Team Covenant, I understand as well. I would never tell you to, don't buy from somewhere, because that's not the thing, the philosophy here. The thing is to spread Alpha Clash to many people, because me personally, I buy some of my product from Team Covenant so I can get the promos. And if you know me, I am a Clarity fan, and Clarity Bad Omen is a card that's going right in my collection. Oh, we got Josh in the house. Josh, you got to teach me how to juggle, man. I wanted to get with you at ClashCon and do some juggling stuff, but I was behind a curtain the whole time. New Legendary was spoiled, which is Clarity's Warhammer. And again, I'm going to have a video where I break these down a little bit more. So this is just very, very quick so we can go ahead and get to the spoiler and get to some other things here. And then we had Deflating, which again, this is from Soundreflex. This art is amazing. And again, this is not a spoiler because it was announced at ClashCon. If this does not come in the X-ray foiling, I'll be very upset because I kind of want to see this as an X-ray foiling because this card looks amazing. And again, I love Death. So Into with Death. Got Major Dean Battle Hardened, which is another card that was spoiled throughout the week. Smoke Grenade. If you are a grenade player, you have more grenades to play with. If you don't play grenade cards, do not call the judge over 25 times because you can't play the game anymore. You've been warned. All right, and then this is a whole list of everyone else that is going out with some more spoilers. Again, we have our spoilers today. We're going to get to that here just very shortly. And then we're going to go ahead and look at Week 2 spoilers. That was Week 1. So this is Week 2. So this was last week. And we got another Clarity. And this card is beautiful. Oh, I love Clarity. Hashtag Al. You know what you did. Bring her back. If you haven't read the book, I'm sorry. I'm going to spoil the book here. But Al, bring Clarity back. What you did was unnecessary. Everybody knows it was unnecessary. But this card is an epic card, and it's going to be, I feel like it's going to really beef up a lot of death decks or just very techie black decks. We have For the Discarded. I know Ryan Acosta loves discarded cards. So guess what, son? You can play discarded. You can play discarded again. You don't have to play Genesis no more. You can come back to what you're good at. You can play discarded. Not saying you're not a bad. That came out very, very wrong. You're a good player. I'm just saying you are the North American discarded player. You play Krong. Play Krong. And then thank you, Dagan, for this card. From Life to Death. This card is amazing. And again, I want this in an X-ray. Or if we have another epic that connects to this card, that'll be dope as well. I like connecting cards, just saying. And this one, again, it's just going to be a massive uptick because you can play this card in any deck. Because essentially what it does is you pay life and reduce the black pip cost. So you can pay 4 life. It plays 1 of anything to do. CJ, what's going on, my guy? And you can send a target clash card or research cost of 5 or less you don't control to Oblivion. Then you have to banish this card. Mind you, you do not have to send a card that is attacking. You can send any card. This card is amazing. Then we got Adjacent Rooftop. Huh. It's a Clash Ground for Avenging Guy. Seems very fitting to have some Avenging Guy cards going, right? We have Baiting. I don't know who this is. Can someone tell me who this is? Maybe I missed something, but I have no idea who this is. Um, is this supposed to be Pestilence with skin on? I don't like that. If this supposed to be Pestilence with skin, I don't like it. I like him without his skin. All right, perfect. So that is everything that was spoiled last week. So let's go ahead and get into this week's spoiler. I'm going to start this off by pressing a card. That's Lamo. Garrett, I can't read. I am a TCG player. We do not read. Lamo. Y'all keep typing it, but can y'all like break down the words? Lamonate. Lamonte. You know what? Let's talk about this. Okay, so why is my card not showing? Let me move this up. All right, so this point can't. No, I can't read. I am a TCG player. I don't read. Why do you think that's what we don't do? That is our thing. We don't read. La Monty. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you for helping me read. I appreciate you, Garrett. You are a true friend. Jay Crane, you're going to let me struggle. So, reason why I am showing Avenging Guy, just kind of get you guys familiar with Avenging Guy and what it does. It's Avenging Guy LARPing Experts, a 25 health green rogue contender. 1 attack, 0 on the butt. During your primary phase, you may engage this contender. If you do, distract target ready Clash card you don't control. So distract is a brand new keyword in set 5. And I do believe that it is exclusive to Avenging Guy. I may be wrong, but we'll see when the set comes out. And if you control a Clash Ground, again, that's what that Clash Ground before is so amazing. A Clash card gets -2, -0 to end of turn. And what Distract does, that Clash card cannot obstruct the next attack this turn. So basically what you do is they put the card on ice, you can do a free attack. It's really, really good. 15, if contender has a weapon attached, non-token Clash cards you control get +1, +0. I've said all of this to show off a new set 5 spoiler, and oh my goodness, I can't find it. It is the Clash buff for Avenging Guy. I had to read it like 35 times, but it is Vengeance. Vengeance is a new Clash buff. It is exclusively for green rogues. I won't say exclusively for Avenging Guy, because you never know. We may have more green rogues coming out of the pot line. You don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. But it is, you may play this card if your contender is a green rogue. Target attacking contender or Clash card gets +2, +1 into the end of turn. And then if that target deals damage to a contender, draw a card. I know a lot of people were very upset about the set 1 buffs being banned. I feel, as a company, Rising Empire Studios has made sure to kind of curve that. Because we just had Dragonheart, which gives +2, +2. Now we have Vengeance, which gives +2, +1. And you can target a contender or Clash card. Now, here is the key thing about this card. It is strictly offensive. It is not a defensive Clash buff. Reason being, it says target attacking contender or Clash card. So that means your card has to be actively attacking for this buff to work. So it is not a defensive buff. But I feel, this is my opinion, Avenging Guy is not going to be a really defensive deck. It's truly going to be, balls to the wall, aggro, let's get damage in. And of course, you have other green Clash buffs. Do we have any other green Clash buffs we can use that are not contender tied down? Anyways, It is going to, so again, it will give that buff onto there. So again, if you want to screenshot it, go ahead and take the time to screenshot this card. Share it in Discord, share it on the YouTubes, share it wherever you want to. But again, I feel like this card is amazing for a very aggro rogue-like deck, because rogues are known for being very, very defensive. And with this card, it really gives it an opportunity to be very aggressive. Yes, you have to use more of your clash cards to block with, of course. But again, I feel like you can put out a lot of damage with this contender, because you're able to distract the card. And then sending something in that's maybe high powered and give it a buff where it cannot be obstructed. Meaning that your opponent is going to take that damage if you do it right. And then you could draw a brand new card. Let me know in the comment section what some ideas you're thinking about right now, because I have about 20 ideas and I cannot wait to share it with everyone. All right, perfect. So that is my spoiler for this one. Again, the Rogue Contenders will be back together, and we will have a new spoiler. I cannot wait to spoil that. Can't wait to let you guys know what's in the pipeline. But let's go ahead and let's get some shout outs. Why don't we? All right, so let's go ahead and let's move this out the way. And let's go over ClashCon. It'll be a very quick recap of ClashCon. And just kind of showing everybody who was there. So again, ClashCon was, or a pro tour for everyone, which is a big event for the Alpha Clash community. And Jay Craig has his on January 7th. Oh, buddy, boy, that's next week. You got this, my guy. Jay Craig, drop the TikTok in the chat so everybody can get to that too, so way they won't miss out on that one. I want to just say this on behalf of me. Again, I don't like speaking on behalf of Rising Empire Studios, but I know they're very appreciative. Everyone that came out to ClashCon, thank you. It was a really rough time in the year, being a week after Thanksgiving. And everyone who showed up to play, compete, that met with people, it was amazing. So we see here with over 100 attendees at ClashCon, 66 players competing in Pro Tour. It was an amazing event. And I know Rising Empire Studio is very appreciative of everyone that showed up. I loved walking into that venue and seeing everyone there. It was an amazing experience. So this is just a screenshot just from everything that's going on. I believe this was maybe a Friday or one of the evenings. So again, we got Jordy here with Cosmic Conquest. Again, Cosmic Conquest does go back on the Kickstarter next month. We'll talk about that a little bit more. We have some of the side events. We got Dagan taking the win, which I love to see. And they have Mark, which is awesome to see them play. Also, we talked about a next thing which is coming in the near future, which is, again, we have the audiobook coming in January. So, Garrett, if you're in the chat, can you answer a question about the audiobook? Is the audiobook free to everyone that backed Awakening, or will the audiobook be a separate purchase? That is something I do not know about that. So if you can speak to that, do you mind dropping in the chat? If you can't speak to it, trust me, we all understand. And then going in, also in January, if you were at ClashCon, you got to experience the Gambit format. When I separate, okay, thanks Garrett, I appreciate that. The Gambit format, and I wish Rich was here. Or Rich might be here. He might be silent. If you could hear the yells, the cheers, and all the excitement from people trying out the Gambit format, I'm so confident to release this to everyone. I am so happy. I cannot wait for people to play this. I cannot wait to see people do what they did. We want real pro voice actors in production. The audiobook is legit. Garrett, you know we trust you. And you know me, I would love to listen to the book again for the 20th time and not have to read it. So, again, what I said before, obsessiveness. I went ahead and, again, I've read the book a lot of times. Twerk Therapy, I need to read a little bit more, but you know. But speaking back to the Gambit, something everyone did, and 13 Ryan, if you're still in the chat, they went ahead and bought some draft box ones and did a draft and then did Gambit. So everything was just complete chaos, and I thought that was amazing. And I would love to see people play the Gambit mode while doing drafts. I feel like it just adds just a little bit more excitement to it, and I would love to see people do that. Then in February, Cosmic Conquest goes on to Kickstarter. If you have not had experience to play Cosmic Conquest, I do believe we still have the beta up on TTS. I would have to get back with Jordy about that. Oh yeah, Robert, Gambit is so much fun. I cannot wait to do a Road Contenders episode where we do Gambit, because I'm coming for blood. I'm going to win. But Cosmic Conquest is going on Kickstarter in February. If you have not had a chance to play that or experience it or look up to it, there are still videos online. There's some videos here on the YouTube channel where I break it down and show you how to play it. Cosmic Conquest, I can't wait to have the physical board game in my hand. It's been way too long, and I just kind of want it. And I don't know why I don't have it yet. But, you know. Then Set 5 is Equilibrium. May. If you did not hear the excitement at ClashCon, when PvE, yes, PvE is coming in May. The first PvE is called Siege of Forgotten. The main one here is definitely going to be about, I just forgot his name, Lord Krong. Jeez, wow. Long day. Siege of Forgotten PvE. There's not much that I can say about it, but all I can say is this is what you've been waiting for. May is going to be huge. And then in June, we have Nexus of Power, which is Draft Box 2. And then July, we have a new comic series that's coming out. Again, I will do a video touch more about the comics, about how new comics will come out with new releases. I'll go ahead and touch on that in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. August, Set 6 starts. Set 6 is Cosmic Block. And we're going to follow up in November with Set 7. And December will be Novel 2. Again, once we get close to that in the year, we'll have a little bit more information about that. And this is a little bit about the LGS exclusive comic book. This one's Equilibrium. And again, starting with Set 6. So it'll be Set 6. I need to say the word set and 6 20 times better, because that's not what I'm hearing in my own headphones. I'll apologize. Sorry, children. Set 6 released 2 to 3 issues alongside each set, starting with the Cosmic Block. So again, this is something that would go to the LGSs. So to pick up these ones, you would pick up from the LGSs. Rich talked on a bit about how it's going to work the LGSs. Again, if you want some more information about that, let me know in the comment section down below, and we can talk about that a little bit later. But again, you can get more Alpha Clash lore, and that's what we sell ourselves on, is our lore is amazing. As you can see here, this is me. To be honest with you, I don't remember sitting in this chair. I remember clapping, and that's the last thing I remember from this day. So we're going to go ahead and pass by that, because I feel like I'm passed out. Now, I'm going to get emotional at this point, because again, it has been an amazing year. 2024 for Alpha Clash has been by far the greatest growth, greatest competition I've seen. It's been amazing. So get this to kind of touch on a little bit, what is this same thing? Okay. So 2024, again, we released 3 sets. No, we released 2 sets. What did we release? Unrivaled, Genesis Return, Year of Dragon, Twerk Therapy, and Awakened Novel. That all came out in 2024? Wow. Okay, yeah, so we released a lot of products in 2024. I thought that Clash Ground was in here, but Clash Ground was in 2023 at the end in December. That's right. And then, so again, organized play. We had a lot of places. We had, Columbus. We have Cairns. We had Indianapolis. We have Shreveport. We had Amsterdam. Shout out to Amsterdam. shout out to all the New York stores. Shout out to all the Vegas stores. Like 100%. Let's give them some. If you can drop some love for a lot of our stores, especially out there in Vegas. Let's give them some love. We had some Miami. We had Columbus. I had one here in Toledo, and then we had the Pro Tour. It all started off in 2024 in Vegas. Again, we had so many players that showed up. I want to say it was like 76 players that showed up between pre-release and the play, and everyone played their hearts out to be that first champion of the first Pro Tour. I made top 8, by the way. I'm gonna drop that in chat because top 8, baby. I got to retire from competitive play as a top 8 competitor. Yeah. And again, this is some more stuff at ClashCon Pro Tour. Again, if you're not subscribed to the Rising Empire Studios, make sure you do that. And again, Bring It Back Up by Cosmic Conquest launching in February. You have the VIP offer for just $1. This is just to secure your spot. And you do get a Cosmic Conquest VIP card with Clarity on it. Death Blades and that miniature. This card looks awesome. And again, me being a Clarity simp, we'll just call it like that. I'm a simp for Clarity. I already went ahead and played this. I'm already VIP, baby. I'm going to go ahead and I'm definitely going to go ahead and do this. All right, and then set 5 Equilibrium. I'm bringing it to there again. So that's what we got going on in 2024 in the year review. And that's why I want to give some shout outs to some people. Okay? We're going to go ahead and start with some things here. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have the best pictures. I try to find good pictures, but I thought it'd be very weird for me to message a bunch of people and ask them to send me a picture of your face. So I just got them from the interwebs. So first person I definitely want to go ahead and shout out is Jordy. If you don't know who Jordy is this guy right here with the hat on. Jordy has this whole year dedicated his heart and soul into Cosmic Conquest, helping out to organize play. But again, his heart and soul has been in this Cosmic Conquest. I got to work with Jordy. I met Jordy many times, but me and Jordy were able to work together at Gen Con, where it was just me and him side by side doing demos for about 12 hours straight. And again, about hour 3, we both got sick. we both couldn't breathe. We couldn't talk anymore. Our throats were swelling up. And the way this man pushed through all that pain to continue to bring every single person sat on that table a unique experience that they'll never forget. And you just have to take your hat off to this man and say thank you, Jordy, for what he did. Again, to do that, it's phenomenal. Now, I don't have pictures of my person who I love the most. I mean, not the most, but I love him, is Josiah, or J Bear as I call him. For those who don't know, Josiah has been that silent assassin behind the scenes who is always putting his heart and soul into everything. He is very passionate about the game. He's very passionate about this company and does a lot and gets a lot of praise from the back end. But I want everyone to know who Josiah is and let you know, without Josiah being the heart in that beating pulse, a lot of this stuff would not materialize the way that we want it to. Just kind of give a backstory about how much Josiah means to me. Josiah just had surgery the week before my awakening and drove down 8 hours from NC to Toledo, Ohio, just to be there to help support that awakening. And I would say that dedication, for me, it never ever will go unnoticed. And J Bear, we love you here. The whole Alpha Clash team loves you. And again, just Josiah and Quinn. Don't have a picture of Quinn. I don't want to ask Quinn for a picture of his face. They put on an amazing event at ClashCon. They got the reins to go ahead and get this set up. I believe they got back from Gen Con and immediately started playing ClashCon. So if you loved ClashCon, it was because of them two driving back and forth. I think an hour back and forth to get this the way it was. And man, they did a job that was phenomenal. I loved it. I know everyone else there loved it. Then Dagan. Not a picture of Dagan, but if you know Mean Streak, that's pretty much not Dagan. Oh my God, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jason. I just called you Dagan. I'm so sorry. I was reading Dagan's name. And Barbie, welcome to the chat. Oh, the art of the game is phenomenal. Jesus Christ. Jason. Jason and Quinn, they have taken over. I'm not saying taken over, but have really spearheaded the development for set 5. I'm going to say set 5 is the first set that they really took the reins for and crafted. So when you play set 5, when you look at set 5 design, if you're in Discord, you know who Jason is, you know who Quinn is. If you love this set, let them know. Because I want to say this is the first set that they truly have been the spearheads on. Rich, I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I want to say they were. But they crafted this set from the ground up and building on the lore, building on what's already out there, and to me, have brought us probably one of the best sets that you're ever going to see, and it just can only get better from here. So again, Quinn, Jason, love you guys. All right, I have some more stuff here, then we'll go ahead and get to some rewards. I do want to tell you that's not the right one. That's not the right one either. And here we go. So Pro Tour. And this is going to be the first award we give out. And for this one, it is going to be... And I would have... I'm going to actually drop it in chat. I want to know what... I already have the winner, but I want to see what everybody's going to say. Who was the best contender in 2024? And these are the options we're going to have here. I'm very curious what people are going to say. Because I know what I believe. And let's go ahead and send this out. Oh, no, I don't want that. I didn't want that. I did not want that. All right, everybody. All right, why is it not sending? There we go. All right, so just drop the poll. Let me know what your votes are for what was the best contender in 2024. That this is all for 2024. So look at everything that's been paid. Look at every local event. Look at every Clash Ground, Pro Tour, Awakening. What do you feel was the best contender of 2024? I want to hear what the community has to say. All right, we got one person saying Genesis so far. All right, drop those votes in. I want to see what everyone thinks. We'll let it go for about a minute. I said there's 14 people watching, so get those votes in. Wow. Okay. I'm not putting Moxie up here, sir. No, I'm not. I know you like Moxie. I'm not putting Moxie in the best. And that's out of pure, and I'll be honest with you, that's out of pure spite. Because my first most embarrassing loss in Alpha Clash was to a Moxie deck, and I would never let it go. And I will die on that hill. But again, while everyone is voting, I want to talk about the breakdown that we had at North American Pro Tour. We had one Magnate Indomitable Will. So I know Quinn was very happy about that. Magnate Awaken. I want to know who played that because I don't know who did it. War Legion Commander, 1 War Fierce Javelineer, 1 Pestilence. We know exactly who that was. 1 Pestilence Toxic Present. We had 1 Clarity there, which I didn't get to see that. 2 Main Street Boosted, 2 Kilimanjaros, which is pretty nice. 2 Showlights, 2 Havens. Now, again, you know me. I started my popularity by trying to build and craft the perfect Haven deck. And you had 2 Havens there, and I didn't get to see not a single one, which makes me so upset. Had Conquest. Shout out to Reg. He loves Conquest. There was 2 Moxies there. Okay, I guess. Wasn't top 8. Had 4 Torques. Torques is one of the decks I feel like just will never go away. 4 Death. That's really dope. 5 Lord Krongs. 7 Koggins. 9 Machinas. And then, was it 18 Genesis? That's insane. There's that many Genesis there. And like I said before, set 4 was only out for about a month. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and end the poll. And we got 1 more minute on it. So again, you want to go ahead and cast your vote. Go ahead and get that in now. And I'll come and see what the community picked as the best contender of 2024. All right, I'm in a countdown mood because we are 1 day before away from the new year. So we're going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8. There's 16 people watching. Cast your vote. Even if you don't know, even you're brand new to Alpha Clash, just pick one. Main Street Boosters. Hey, maybe next year. Maybe next year we can get some Main Street cards with some awards for next year. All right, we're going to end it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, end of the poll. Koggin and Clarity. So, it is split. Genesis and Torque are what everyone who voted is picking as the best contender of 2024. So, the first award for the Ryotin, again, next year, I'm telling you, this award ceremony is going to be so much better. I'm going to have lights. I'm going to have actual awards. But the first Ryotin CCG winner of best contender for 2024 goes to, I'm gonna drop it down in chat and tell me if you agree, if you don't agree. But I'm sorry, I'm sorry, everybody. And Barbie, yes, I love Death. I love Clarity. I couldn't even put it as a top 1. But the best contender for 2024, Genesis. It split the poll, yes, but the first winner for this one is 100% Genesis. Again, it's really hard to not agree with this. Where even in Asia, Genesis was the most played contender and won the whole thing. And if you know anything about the Asian market, they play black decks. And for them to go, yo, Genesis is fire right now. Genesis came out towards the end of the year and took over every single tournament from the time it released until the end of the year. So I have to give it to Genesis as the best contender of 2024. With the runner-up, as you guys voted for Torque, Torque has been meta since set 1. And again, Torque is just not going anywhere. I am Creation, Check Revelation, you know what? We'll get into that a little bit later. We'll get into that. We'll we'll get into those two cards in another video, but hold that thought because yeah. All right, so next poll, and this is for best Alpha Clash content creator. I do apologize if I spell anybody's name wrong. And again, this is no bias on here. So if you are a content creator, I do not want you to feel like you're being excluded. This is just people who, again, just going through piles and piles of data and just like, okay, hey, these are people who we're getting on here. And again, I want to leave it up to you guys to vote on. So again, if I did miss you, it's nothing personal, and I do apologize for that. But this is just, again, my opinion about, you know, a lot of content that, you know, was very, very consistent, very always available there, very active in the community, and this is who I believe were, you know, I do believe, you know, deserves a huge shout out for the end of the year. All right, so I'm going ahead and jump this in. Now, this is for the best Alpha Clash content creator of 2024. And yes, I did leave myself out of the poll. I am not that much of a narcissist. So again, votes are for best Alpha Clash content creator. We have Tyrant Brawler, Just One Pack. Why did this just disappear? Just One Pack, Gamer in the Wardrobe, and What Game Next. Go ahead and cast your vote down below for who you believe is deserving of the best Alpha Clash content creator of 2024. And then we'll go ahead and reveal the winner once the poll ends. And again, I want to also preface it. There are so many great content creators for Alpha Clash. There's so many people that are coming into here. And like I said, I did go ahead and leave off. Unfortunately, Jay Crane, I had to leave you off. Because I don't want to say we're being biased. So I had to leave Jay Crane off. I had to do the role contenders off. And I had to leave Rising TCG off. And of course, I could not put Rising Empire Studio as best content creator because they would win. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you? That's like saying, oh, I just started my first movie, but I'm gonna go for best actor against Denzel Washington. Why would you do that? That's how you get your ego hurt. Barbie, get Lee in here. Where is Lee? Now, he's being nominated for best of the year, and he's not even here. If someone can get Lee in here, again, there are 18 people watching. Right now, we have a poll going to vote for your pick of who is the best Alpha Clash content creator of 2024. Robert, yes, definitely because again, Lead with Tavern Ballers, they have events going on every single month. He streams it. Again, it's really great. Just One Pack does a lot of podcast stuff. I love watching him, meeting him. There was so amazing. Garen Wardrobe, I believe he just started maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. His content is very consistent, very, very good. I tell everyone, you haven't subscribed. If you have not subscribed to any of these people, please make sure you do so. It is great content. What Game Next was doing a lot of stuff with Terran Ballers. I do believe he's had some health issues recently, so he has not been posting. So again, he's always going to be there. But again, just for the year, I feel like What Game Next did so much stuff in there. Jay Crane, I would love to take this award, but you know, I can't be a narcissist. I gotta let other people shine. All right, thank you, Barbie. Oh, that's right. Garrett can't choose. Yeah, but again, And again, if there's anybody, again, if you have not subscribed to these guys, please make sure you do so. Again, Gamer Wardrobe's really good. What Game Next really good. Just One Pack, I love his podcast. Again, meeting him in person was amazing. Again, Lee with Tavern Brawlers has been, doing a lot of leg work. He's definitely has popularized the online tournament scene. Deserves so much there. Again, that's why these four are here in the polling for it. Again, we'll keep it going for about another minute or two. Again, we have 18 people watching right now. If you have not cast your vote, go ahead and cast your vote. If you don't know anything about the game, maybe you just stop by because you want to hear about Alpha Clash, just pick someone. Just pick someone randomly. Again, they may get rewards. They may get a trophy. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I just want to recognize everyone who has contributed so much for this year for Alpha Clash. Yeah, tell Lee he's not doing anything. Tell him put Pestilence down and come in here and join us. Like, join the fun. All right, what game next? Got hold on, I'll keep quiet about stuff like that. So if you don't know this, I call her Mama Kylie. Again, this is Ridge and Garrett's mother. Welcome to the stream. Again, it was such an amazing time meeting you and your husband. You two have birthed two amazing sons. And again, you guys do not know. You know what? How about this? Everyone drop some hearts in the chat for LaDawn. Please, just blow up the heart react. Again, without her, can we ever say that this game would have ever came to fruition? So yeah, thank you for joining in here, and thank you for that. And again, I do appreciate that. Yeah, Mia J. Crane are amazing. Again, I appreciate everyone that watches. I appreciate everyone that's here right now. You guys are here on a Monday before New Year's, just chilling out and hearing me talk and ramble about Alpha Clash. Lee, welcome to the chat. Guess what? You've been nominated for Best Alpha Clash Content Creator. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so right now we have a vote going on for the community to vote on who they believe that it deserves the Best Alpha Clash Content Creator of 2024. So thank you for coming here, Guy. We already talked about you being the lone Pestilence player at ClashCon, which I always say, I'm going to save some more praises to Lee for, when we get to that portion of it. But I would say for him to go there with a deck that he's been playing since, set 2, set 3, and consistently top and or win every event he's been in, it just shows how much he understands that Pestilence. But, Lee, I'm going to put you a challenge out, my guy. 2025, you gotta leave Pestilence behind. You gotta play something else, man. Play Moxie Red. Give some people some chances. Now, my luck, he'll play Moxie Red with a Pestilence engine. And I gotta look at him and go, you know what? Well played, sir. Alright, we got 16 people in here. Alright. I'm into a countdown mood because tomorrow will be New Year's Eve. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our content creator of 2024 is... I said is. Why won't it end? Okay, there we go. So, content creator of 2024 goes to League with Tavern Brawlers. I don't have a what's it called? A horn or air horn or something? I don't know. I don't know how to read. But my guy, you have done so much for this community. You have worked tirelessly to bring people in, to always put on fun and engaging tournaments every single month. And this is your time to shine. And I know I speak on everyone here when I say everyone in the community appreciates what you do, appreciates that you brought online tournament play for Alpha Clash to a whole new level. Like, you're able to bring forth people who just can't make out these tournaments to get together and play. And Lee, congratulations on this one. You know what? I hope to see if you can win it next year as well. Keep up the good work. And all the other content creators who are doing stuff for Alpha Clash, please keep the good work. Never, ever give up. Even when you're making videos, you feel like nobody's watching. Everyone is watching. Never, ever give up. Next up, we are going to do another poll. Again, we have about 2 more to do here. Then we'll end with the best player of the year. Again, voted on by the Alpha Clash community. We will... I just lost my train of thought. I apologize. Lee, thank you. Again, from the first time we met, I feel like we've always pushed each other to be better for this community. And, that's the biggest thing, to have someone that is on your side. And it's just... I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I love that I can call you a friend. I love that we're able to always hang out. And I appreciate everything that you are. And again, thank you. I am going to spell these names wrong, but this one is for who had the best artwork of 2024. Oh, I don't know how to spell his name. One second, y'all. Like, this is why I had stuff ready, and then I didn't have stuff ready. All at the same time. Alright, so this one again is for the best artwork. So this again, if you look at your cards and who you believe had the best artwork in 2024, I know who had one of my favorite arts of the entire year, but I'm going to say these names 100% all wrong. So we have Wade Kling, Soundflex, and Cow. He's Cow now. So again, this poll is for who had the best artwork in 2024 for the Alpha Clash card game. And you can be as biased as you want to, because again, this year is our first year for the Ryotin CCG Awards. Next year, I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot better, because again, this was kind of a last minute thing that I said, you know what, this would be kind of cool to do. Next year, I'm definitely going to have trophies to give out. Like, I will actually go ahead and manufacture trophies to give out for the Ryotin CCG Awards. And if you can drop what art you like the most from these artists, drop that down in the comment section down below. That way people who don't know what they are can look it up. Because I can't be biased about what I say, but I mean, if you know what I like, then you know exactly what art I personally love the most. I did not forget about Kyle Lee, but it's just, I feel like these three are the, again, I hate saying that because I want people to feel like they didn't do good enough. Again, Kyle did amazing work. These three this year, I feel like, in my opinion, put out some of the best art for the game. And again, whatever, if you get who you vote for, whatever art they have, drop that down in the comment section down below. I know. I know, Lee. I know. You will be a pestilence player until the day you just go. I'm going to be biased there. Yeah, and that's why I said Lin, Nanai Assassin is a hard card to beat. So again, we got 6 votes in. We have about 15 people watching. Let's keep bringing this up. And we got 6 votes in here. Moxie by Cal, yeah. But Garrett, you already know me. If it says Moxie, it don't exist, man. Even though again, Moxie is probably one of the best characters in the book. So it's really hard to say. Because again, I do Moxie and Clarity, and Haven, and Mean Streak are my top 4 characters. Like, I'm just a Moxie hater to be a Moxie hater. Wow. I'm sitting here doing this stream looking at a Moxie playmat. Remember, put it for Here Comes the Boom. Set 1 art or draft box art. I feel like that is always up for discussion. All right, perfect. Patrick Brown for best card in the game. AR Second Horseman. Actually, Garrett, while you're here, can we please bring back the connecting art AR cards? That'd be super dope. I'm not saying that, it's not fun. And secondly, if anybody has any AR Second Horsemen they're willing to, give up for a Christmas special, let me know, because I don't have one. I accidentally sold it when I thought I had an extra one, and I was very sad. I don't know who bought it from me, but like when I packaged that up, I literally almost cried. Because I'm like, I don't have a second one, and I'm giving up my AR. So I had to pull it out of my book, so now my clarity is very, very sad. All right. We're going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so why did that just happen? Did it just work? I don't know what just happened. Did it show? Okay, yeah, so Cal got 55% of the votes for best artwork in 2024. Again, this does not take away from anything that any artist has done for Alpha Clash in 2024. Again, this is just ones I narrowed down to just a top 3 to get in here. And again, Cal, again, the Lin artwork for me personally, and me just not even being biased, is so amazing. And again, I just have to. I just love that card. All right. Now, this one is for all the marbles. And this was a very, very hard list to, hunker down and really try to figure out, how do I want to actually put people on this list? How do I want to, figure this out? And it took me a little bit to really come up with this list. And again, this is nothing to do with who's better than who or who is, Is somebody not better than this person? Is somebody not good enough for this person? This came down to different events they played, different events they topped into, consistency in that player base, and this is who these are people who I truly believe showed some of the best gameplays in Alpha Clash in 2024. So this one is to vote on who was the best Alpha Clash player in 2024. So who I have here is Lee, Michael Hamilton, Jacob Snodgrass, and then Peter. And again, these are the four that I picked who just displayed just consistent and great gameplay all year round. If I had to pick anybody honorable mentions, of course, I'll put Ryan Acosta in there. Ryan Acosta, I will always say, it's, in my opinion, it's probably the best improved player in the entire game. Starting off by doing, tournaments online, not really winning that well, and then just slowly, every single time he comes into play, just gets better and better and better. Again, if I had to pick anyone as an honorable mention, definitely Ryan Acosta, and that's just not because he's my friend. It is really, again, just watching him play and watching him develop time after time after time has been an amazing thing to watch. And again, just all the players who are out there in Vegas who are just grinding every week. I narrowed it down to this top four for you guys to vote on who was the best player in Alpha Clash in 2024. Yeah, Michael's skill, and I will always preference it this way. Not to even be biased, but just kind of put it, not to persuade anybody's opinion or who to vote for. Michael Hamilton showed up to Miami almost 2 to 3 hours late and still made top 8. Just to say that he showed up late, missed half his games, and still made top 8. And then again, for me, I'll always say Jacob is amazing. Because Jacob is the only person to have ever beaten me in competitive play. So my only loss in my entire competitive realm of Alpha Clash has only been to Jacob. I've never lost to a member of Wolfpack. I've never lost to a member of Tavern Brawlers. My only loss was to Jacob from Team Icewall. And I will hold on to that seasoned anger forever. Because again, he beat me with a deck that I thought I was the only person going to run. And I can always admit, he played it so much better than me. No matter how much I go back and I look at the plays, I look back at it, there was no way the deck that I have could have ever beaten his deck. And then for him to lose to Hamilton, I was like, oh, come on, guy. Which, again, I always say that is a good one. And then we'll probably have one more poll. I want to get everybody's opinion about what was the best rivalry of 2024. So we'll go ahead and get into that. All right, everyone. I'm going to let you go for about 1 more minute. Go ahead and cash your votes in now. There are 15 current watchers. Go ahead and drop in who you believe was the best Alpha Clash player of 2024. This has been a very fun stream. Yeah, no, Peter is insane. Like, I'll just say, Peter is insane. Again, you can see my faces watching the games being streamed, and I think Josh was amazing for the picture he got of Michael Hamilton with his hands in his head, his face down, just going through all the mathematic complexions of his game. That to me was the most perfect picture to take in the moment. All right, everybody. 10. Count your votes now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best player in Alpha Clash of 2024. Voted on by you, the community, Michael Hamilton, with 57% of the vote. So again, everyone from the Alpha Clash community has voted that, Michael Hamilton was one of the best players in Alpha Clash 2024. I would say, yes. Even when you think about Vegas, he made it to Final 2. He did lose in Vegas. He came on top in Columbus, made top 8 in Miami, but then went on to win the Pro Tour in a very hard match. And again, it was just an amazing time. And again, just for one more fun poll we'll do, and then we'll go ahead and start wrapping this up, is what was the best rival in 2024? And I'm going to put this in here, and it's very funny. Because it's just one person in here, but I'm going to go ahead and drop this poll in here. So again, you want to vote on this one. This one is just for funsies. But again, I want your opinion. Who had the best rivalry in 2024? Was it Peter and Hamilton, or was it Hamilton and Jacob? What do you guys feel like was one of the best rivalries of 2024? I know just from... Oh, yeah, Chris B. That was another good one. It was a lot. Again, and you were in Pro Tour. Fun fact about Pro Tour, the Final Four in Pro Tour was the same Final Four in Vegas. Again, not to persuade anyone, but again, Peter Hamilton, that was pretty much well known. But then also you had Jacob and Hamilton. Every single time those two made it to top 4, Hamilton always knocked Jacob out of top 4. So it goes to say, the same way how Jacob's the only person that ever gave me my loss, Jacob has never beaten Michael Hamilton. So that is always the crazy thing. Even in Pro Tour, only time Michael Hamilton and Jacob did face each other in Swiss, but unfortunately Jacob was eliminated from top 8 before those two could. Top 4 before they could play each other. So it's one of those rivalries where I feel like it is very, very. It's one thing where you look at Jacob and you go, hey, you wish he gets the win, and then Peter and Michael is also just, they just do such high level play. All right, perfect. So we'll go ahead and end this poll, and you have about another 1 minute to cast your vote. There are 19 people watching. Go ahead and cast your vote. Either you're still new to here. What did I miss? Everything. We went ahead and did the spoiler. We recapped 2024, talked about what's coming in 2025, and we did our Ryotin CCG end of the year awards, where we had Terran Brawlers, they won Best Content Creator. We had Michael Hamilton take home Best Alpha Clash Player 2024. Genesis went ahead and won Best Contender of 2024. Kyle went ahead and won Best Artwork of 2024. And we ended up with Best Rivalry in 2024 between Peter Hamilton and Jacob. So that's just a quick recap of everything we went on. But yeah, so we're going towards the end of the stream. But again, it's been a great time spending it with everyone. Again, I appreciate everyone coming here on a Monday night just to hang out with Ryotin. I appreciate it so much more. And after we finish this poll, just to bring you guys what's coming in 2025. Alpha Clash, after about a year and a half, I believe, this is not me coming by, this is me just truly playing the game and talking with the developers, talking with Ridge, and just seeing everybody show up to these events. Alpha Clash is here to stay. Alpha Clash is expanding in a way that feels right. We have Gambit mode dropping in January, which is a 4-player format. We have a draft box coming out. We have PvE coming out. And I can go ahead and bring this back up here. Can I make this bigger? Nope, I cannot. So we have PvE coming in May. The board game is launching on Kickstarter in February. Set 5 is coming out in March. I don't see this game fading off. I know it's very hard. As you said, we'll go ahead and end the poll here. And the best rivalry in 2024 was Peter and Hamilton. Again, that it was a great rivalry in 2024. I can't wait to see who comes out on top next year. Organized play. We have so many things going up. Again, the next Clash Ground will be in Vegas, and that takes place in March. So this would be Clash Ground Vegas 2 in Nevada, and then many more announcements come for Tier 1, Tier 4 events. Again, like I said before, look at all these people playing Alpha Clash. And it keeps growing. Whether it be CC exclusive with the board game, that one, I do not know off the top of my head. I do, it may be. I would say go ahead and make sure you sign up for that VIP so when you get notified about it when it does launch on Kickstarter. And anything else that comes exclusive with that will be shown there. And everything gets released, either Garrett, Josh, Ridge will go ahead and announce that as well. I can't speak on that. Will be there because I just do not know. And again, 2025 is shaking up to be one of the best years for Alpha Clash. I do believe a lot of high-level play is going to really show up here. Because a lot more people are getting into the game. A lot of people are understanding the game. And it's just a great time to be an Alpha Clash player. Also in 2025, Ryotin CCG is going to be back with more consistent videos. I'm going to be bringing you gameplay, deck techs, insiders, how to prepare for events, budget decks, and decks that that are winning things. But the biggest thing I said, having budget decks that show people to get into is the biggest thing. Rogue contenders make their return in 2025. It is going to be not necessarily the original cast. It's going to be me and Jay Crane, and we'll bring on different people. We'll be covering other card games on there as well, including Alpha Clash. But we have something that's very, very special for you in 2025. Again, Rogue contenders are coming back. If you do want to watch any of our older episodes, please go ahead and download those on iTunes, Amazon, Podbean. We have our videos still up there. So again, I'm very, very excited to be bringing that back in 2025. Also for the Ryotin CCG channel, we're going to have Alpha Clash. We're going to bring in Union Arena as well. There are two games that we are going to go ahead and cover. We're going to do a lot more interviews with you, the players. I would definitely love to sit down and do an interview with Michael Hamilton. I would love to do one with Jacob. I would love to do one with Lee. We're definitely going to bring in so much more people onto the podcast and interview and kind of just really get people out there who play the game, love the game, and experience the game. I will be at some events coming in 2025. I will probably miss the first half of it, but I do plan on being back in events starting probably in August, but we still be making content going all the way again. And then our schedule for Ryotin CCG will be, we will have videos up on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays. Podcast, we'll have a date when the podcast will be live, probably later next year, which is, in 2 days. But we'll have that out for you guys. And I'm so glad, I'm so happy for everyone being here. I'm so happy for all the subscribers on the channel. I love that everyone supports us. Again, if you just watch our content, you see me posting on Facebook and Discord. If you have bought from the Ryotin CCG website, if you have bought from our TCG store, I appreciate everyone for that. Again, just kind of plug myself in at the end. We do have Equilibrium on pre-sale right now. We are offering payment plans for cases. We are doing a special pre-order bonus right now. We do have mystery boxes still in stock, and we do have beginner decks to sell as well. So again, you want to go ahead and share this to somebody. You want to go ahead and pick something for yourself. You want to go ahead and pre-order Equilibrium. Make sure you head over to the Ryotin CCG website now and go ahead and do that. Again, pre-orders do close in the next week. We will keep our pre-orders open for a couple of days just to make sure we get anything in. But you have not pre-ordered, make sure you do so now. Because after the pre-orders, prices will change. Prices will go back up to where they were. But right now, it's the best time to get your boxes. I believe it's $75 right now. And we are running a sale where it's either buy two, get one half off, or buy, and yes. Right now, we're running a sale where it's buy two, get one half off. That is for Equilibrium. And if you are a member of the Patreon, you get a buy two, get one free. So again, to get that, you have to be a member of the Patreon, and then you do get a code for buy two, get one free of Equilibrium. If not, you can go ahead and take advantage of the buy two, get one half off. Or you can go ahead and do buy two Butcher Box to get a free Clash kit. Whatever you want. We have deals going on all the way to the end of the year. But Don, thank you so much for coming. Again, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Happy New Year's. I say, everyone, please be safe. Hug your loved ones. Until next time, this has been Ryotin.